All right, so today we are going to discuss some of the news coming out of the Chiefs organization, and that is Anthony Hitchens was released yesterday by the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, obviously, I think a lot of us thought this was coming for many reasons. One, Anthony Hitchens did struggle quite a bit last year, and he didn't really, in my opinion, live up to the contract that he was given. Now, if he would have taken less money at the beginning, obviously, I think we could all agree that, Anthony Hitchens a value member of a defense, and I still think he's going to be a valued member to whatever defense that he does go to next season, because he's still a veteran. He still knows what he's doing. And obviously, I think the Chiefs organization, Spags, they saw something in him that they constantly put him on the field. And I think he probably had a lot to do with helping Nick Bolton and Willie Gay become the studs of a couple of the studs of this entire Chiefs defense, because those two right there are insanely good. But I do think Anthony Hitchens, he's going to bring value to whichever organization that he does go to next. I don't think he's bad. I just think he struggled a lot at times during the season, and it wasn't necessarily pretty when he was on the field, because it did look like Anthony Hitchens was struggling out there at times during the football game. What's it to say? I'm just a fan. I'm just watching the games. But like, as somebody who likes to talk about sports, I mean, if you're looking at Anthony Hitchens, he did struggle a little bit. But it does open up a lot more playing time for Willie Gay and Nick Bolton, because as fans, we were really, really mad that Anthony Hitchens and Ben Neiman were on the field over Willie Gay and Nick Bolton, especially on third downs, because that's a situation where you need your fastest, most explosive guys on the field. And Anthony Hitchens, Ben Neiman, they didn't bring that. And so it was kind of frustrating, because it felt like on third downs, the defense definitely slowed down more than it needed to speed up. And I think now that Anthony Hitchens is gone, the temptation to take Willie Gay and Nick Bolton off the field is completely gone, because they can't take them off the field now. Now, it does scare me that the Chiefs do bring back Ben Neiman and they still try to sneak him on the field on third down, because I don't think that's going to be particularly good for the team either. Because, again, I don't think that Ben Neiman is particularly good either. Like, I'm not trying to be harsh when I say this, but really, I think if Ben Neiman doesn't come back to the Chiefs, he's probably a practice squad level member on most of these football teams. So I don't know if the Chiefs will bring him back, but if they do, I really do not want to see Ben Neiman getting playing time over Willie Gay and Nick Bolton, especially with a run defense that has struggled for a good part of 4 or 5 years now. So, and I think Nick Bolton and Willie Gay are definitely the guys to help fix this run defense that struggled. They're fast, explosive, they can get to the ball, they're always around the football, and it's not just them. You have those two guys, you have Chris Jones up front, and you have L'Jarius Sneed on the edges, and then you have Thornhill in the back, and you have Charvarius Ward. So you have some nice pieces on this defense. They just need to be on the field consistently and not taken off the field. So this defense is going to be very, very good, I think, going into next year, because they're going to have speed at the linebacking position. They're going to have Chris Jones up front, and then they're going to have a secondary that's, I will continue to say, that's fairly average, above average. It's a good secondary that, you have that front seven that's going to, I think is going to, like, if they can get another edge rusher, the Chiefs, I think it's going to be a pretty good defense heading into next season. And a lot of this does give credit to Brett Veach. Like, he saw something in these guys. They weren't high draft picks. I think Nick Bolton was in the 4th round. I think Willie Gay was in the 2nd round of the drafts that they were drafted. So, Willie Gay was in the 2nd round as well. But these guys, like, they weren't high draft picks. We go in, later draft picks, especially outside the 1st round. You're like, okay, let's just see what they're made of. And I think Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, they've definitely shown what those two guys are made of. They deserve to be playing time. They deserve to be the full-time starters on that defense, never taken off the field. And again, credit to Brett Veach for everything that he's done for that defense, like seeing talent late in drafts, of being able to pick them. Like the 3 guys especially, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, L'Jarius Sneed, just what he's been able to do with that defense and seeing late round draft picks, it's phenomenal, and something that is high level GMing, I guess would be the right word to say, for somebody like Brett Veach to always be able to find talent like that. So yeah, Anthony Hitchens was released, and because of it, the Chiefs are able to save $8.4 million. So that means now they're able to disperse that money elsewhere, especially with a couple key guys. And I know it's not a lot of money, but Orlando Brown, Tyrann Mathieu, I know, both of those guys are probably priorities for both of these for the team to keep both of them. But it also opens up a little bit if they want to sign a wide receiver in free agency who's not necessarily worth a lot of money. But then you also have to think that there's a chance that Frank Clark could also be cut. So that means it's also going to free up some more money and allow the Chiefs to go after some guys in free agency and keep some of these guys on the team. So that's the news for the Chiefs. Anthony Hitchens has been released. Give me your thoughts down below of what you think of Anthony Hitchens being released, and I'll see you in the next one.